Alright guys, welcome back to the long awaited video. So, where we left off, I had finished my render. And so now, we're going to use that render here. That's pretty good. I already copied it, so I'm just going to go ahead and paste that in there. Alright, so here's our render. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's put the sketch above. And so, my idea and my render are kind of on the right path. I believe are on the right path. But let's just go ahead and fix this up a little bit more. I'm very bad at perspective, which is why we use Blender. We used Blender in the last video. So let's go ahead and distort this. Cool. Now, now this matches the render. All right. And so we don't want to focus on the colors much. So we'll just go ahead and make a new layer. And fill that in with the color black. Okay. And put the color, make the layer style, excuse me, the layer style, put it in color. Let's just go ahead and merge. No, wait, not merge the sketch yet. I do not want to do that yet. I want to fix up the sketch actually, because it's very mediocre, kind of, you could say. I don't want to. The head is way too big, you know, so definitely want to, you know, sculpt this a little out. So that's what this episode is gonna be, is kind of refining the sketches. Cynthia, Garchomp, a little bit of the unknown. I guess we could start with the unknown, even though they're gonna be background, so they don't really need as much attention. But why not? I'm gonna put a quick unknown search. And just basically grab all the letters, I guess. And let's just kind of render them out. You know, they're actually, some of them are quite complex, you know? So, during the time I was figuring out this video, I was thinking a lot. And basically thinking of who will be viewing this and for what purpose. And I was thinking of either making this into a tutorial or not. But I was like, a tutorial? Why a tutorial? You don't even know. You're not a professional. You know, I kind of told myself that. There's really no point in me teaching something I don't really know. And with that new information, I was like, then what else? And so I'm here to say there's enough tutorials. I kind of, sat down. I'm like, why? Even if I did have the capacity to make a tutorial for people, I don't really. One, I don't know enough to show things, And two, there's more than enough tutorials out there of how to draw a circle, how to draw everything, right? From perspective images to boobs to legs to hands to fingers to eyeballs. And, with that, I think people don't need any more tutorials. They're all done, man. All tutorials are done. We don't need any more tutorials. So I guess what people need is to actually do more. It's better to practice than to just watch. And, it's a bit ironic if you're watching this and not drawing, but I think you just need to hear it out, I guess you could say the goal is to, like, me just telling you, like, you don't really need to hear me out. I guess I'm not important, but the thing is, like, just listen. If you're gonna listen to one thing, is me saying, like, I'm bad at motivating, so I'm just trying to say, like, instead of watching these videos, you should do the videos, you should just follow along instead. I guess you would have to watch them if you got nothing else to do, or you can't do anything else. I used to watch a lot of tutorial videos at work. Forgive me if I'm not making any sense. It's kind of, I gotta say, it's a bit difficult to try to process images in your head while you're trying to make a point of something. So forgive me for not making any damn sense. But bottom line is, focus on your own stuff instead of keeping up with all these brand new tutorials that come out every single day. It's definitely going to help you out a lot more. Alright, that's enough with the unknown. Let's get into good old Arceus. And I got a few reference photos here that are going to help me out. So let's get into it, right? Oops. Alright, I'm just fixing up some photos here on the side. Definitely should have prepared for this, but whatever, man. Let's kind of zoom in a little bit closer. Zoom in on this one too. Alright. So I like the position my Arceus is in. I kind of want to give him that annoyed look almost. So hopefully what I was trying to say makes sense. And if it did make sense, you're probably not watching right now, which is alright, you know? Unless if you're at work and you consider watching me, I thank you for that, you know? It really feels like I got nothing really important to offer, you know? Just like in this video sense, you know? All life has value, but in this case, this video has really no value. Everything you see here has been done before. These lines, these colors, even this talk has probably been said before in a tutorial once or twice. Really, the only reason why I'm doing these types of videos is to kind of get my name out there, right? That's what all artists are kind of doing, you know? Just trying to make a name, make a place to call home for themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's go ahead and resize this bad boy. So it's getting closer to what I'm thinking. Another thing is I don't want it to be blocking this right here in the center. I believe that's Garantina there. Let me check. No, I think it's Dialga actually. I don't know why I closed this. No, yeah, it is Garantina. I was right. And Garantina's in the center back there. And I was thinking of kind of having them a little bit bigger maybe. And I kind of want you to be able to see them, I guess, a little bit. Kind of like in their baby forms. Their miniature, tiny forms. So I definitely don't want Arceus to be blocking that. The question is how to do that, right? So you gotta spend some time kind of thinking that through. You could definitely move him up a little bit closer. That was my cat, he just dropped something. Damn it, Philo. So I also don't want it to look like he's on top of Garantina. So that's gonna be another challenge, you know? I could just bring it lower. I don't want to mess around with Garchomp or Cynthia though. Unless if I kind of spread them out a little bit more. Kind of like that. And bring him down like this. That might work a little bit. Helps a little bit probably. So let's work more on his legs here. could just mirror that, honestly. Mirror this whole thing here. I don't want to focus so much on that. Is this a perfect circle? The whole thing? Kind of is, I guess. More like an ovalish kind of thing. Like so. A little bit like a pear, maybe. Alright. Alright, see, so we're trying to avoid that. Whoops. I might have to make it a little bit bigger. I don't really want to. Or maybe I can make them smaller. Of course, Jesse. Of course. Look at that. See? Much more perfect. Extend the legs a little bit more, but we can do that later. Alright. Oops. There's a paste. There you go. Alright, so select this part over here. Like that. So let's see how this turned out. Looking pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So it looks a little bit funny from the legs. Let's just fix that a little bit more. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh, come on. I don't know why I let go. Alright. So we're getting closer to what I want. With that said, let's fix up a little bit of our environment, and we can also fix up the positioning. So if you've noticed, these oval things, these little eggs, balls, whatever you want to call them, are above their circle, or have to be above their circle. These are way too out. So, like right there. Perfect. That's weird. Cool. So what else can we fix up now? Guess we could get Cynthia and Garchomp. Garchomp is so dope, man. You can't deny that. So I just opened up some Cynthia and Garchomp. Art. And I guess we could be accurate and literally pull up Garchomp's height and Cynthia's height. So let's look up Garchomp's height. Oh, 6'3". Holy shit. I'm as tall as a Garchomp, dude. That's funny. Alright, Garchomp is 6'3". Cynthia is a few inches shorter. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, Cynthia's close to 6. She's like 5 something. Close to 6, obviously. I'm kind of referencing more of the anime than people's artwork. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. I'm trying to get this so close right. It's weird. But I like kind of going, you can say, the extra mile. Trying to get that correct. So I kind of have the heights right here already, I guess you'd say. All that's left is just kind of modeling them. So we'll get Cynthia here. I have her hair going out. That is way too big over here. She's got that big ass coat. And then my boy Garchomp over here. That's much better. Cool. So these unknown so goddamn huge, man. So there's two things I gotta do. Up the number of the unknowns. Up the number of the unknowns and make them smaller. How big are the unknowns actually? Watch them be like 3 feet tall. Huh. Alright. Almost 2 feet. Which is pretty huge, man. It's like the size of my leg. Well, the size of my femur, I guess. Still pretty big. It's like Labradors are like I don't know, I'm going to a freaking tangent just looking at dog sizes. It helps me get a better idea, you know. So they're pretty big, you know. And I guess since you're more far away, much more far away, they'd be smaller looking, you know. So about yay big. So obviously for this video, I'm not gonna be showing me drawing fucking so many unknown. You know, I might do that in a speed segment of it, because I'll definitely have no idea what to talk about as I draw unknown. You know, I'm already having trouble just thinking of talking right now, you know. I mean, listen to me, I'm talking about how I don't know what to talk about. It makes no goddamn sense. So now let's see what else we got to focus on, right? I want to check out the background a little bit more. These stone pillars I got here in the back. It doesn't really, you can't really tell what the heck these are a part of. I mean, you could assume that they're pillars, old pillars that have fallen over maybe. Oh yeah, and I kind of got the idea of making these because in the event or in the scene of the event, they're kind of white pillars. So with that, I thought of like using them as the background for the little orbs to make them look much more brighter. I could do the opposite, make the surrounding less brighter. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but basically the idea is, in my mind, I know what areas are going to be bright. Basically, mostly the floor area. You know, you gotta think this kind of stuff through. So I want to get the floor area bright. Just kind of randomly drawing shit. So the floor area is going to be bright. And the little orb legendary Pokemon eggs, along with Arceus. The unknown aren't really as bright. If you look at this scene from the event, so I kind of want to stick to that. All right, so I'm feeling it, man. I'm really liking how this is all coming out. So I guess it's time to finally get into the sketching. How far are we into this video? Hopefully it's not super boring. We're 30 minutes in. So I'm gonna stop right here. I don't know if you learned anything. Shit, dude. I'm kind of having like a reality check right now. Oh man. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and upload this. And then in the next video, hopefully it doesn't take as long as it did now, we're gonna get further into this, you know. I need a little bit more planning, maybe pre-sketch stuff a little bit more. Let's go ahead and fix these legs here these back legs real quick. You know, it's bad, man. It's real bad. Just trying. I'm just trying, man. I mean, who isn't trying in life, man? Everyone is trying, you know. Everyone is trying in life. This game, this horrible game. Not horrible. I shouldn't say that. This game has been fun. It's nice. It's a free game, you know. Free to play game. Life is a free to play game, you know. So most free to play games, what do you get? A bunch of microtransactions, you know. That's just how the games are, you know. You just gotta kind of accept it a little bit, you know. Can't really blame anyone, you know. I guess just gotta kind of learn how to play, make a clan, make some friends. The game gets a lot easier, definitely. You know, sometimes things take long and kind of want to quit while you're at it, but you shouldn't, man. Don't quit, you know. Who am I to tell you not to quit, man? Sometimes you got so many things that need to be done, and you're like, I just want to quit, man. And I can't blame you. You can't blame anyone for wanting to quit. You know, they got so many reasons to quit. Speaking about quitting, you know, I gotta say, there's been times where I said, what if I did quit, right? Just right now. I quit being an artist. I drop everything and look for a basic run-of-the-mill 9-to-5 job, which I technically have right now, you know, just a basic. Let's just say I stay where I'm at. Is that really what I want? Living that life? I got too much. Not only do I got too much invested in this, that I actually enjoy what I'm doing. And I think I enjoy it because it's hard, you know. And that kind of, I mean, I think obviously a lot of people kind of enjoy things because they're difficult. That's kind of like the only reason why people want to do things, because they're hard, you know, or enjoy doing difficult tasks for the challenge. You gotta be like that too. Especially in the art. Especially in the art. So, I'm not telling you to sit down and think about quitting art, but I think there's no problem thinking about it. And whatever the choice is, fine, you know. But for me, that is not the case. I am here for the long run. I got things I want to make, do, people I want to work with. A little bit like kind of like dream, I guess, you know, working with not only other artists, but with some of my favorite artists, right? I mean, like if someone wants to be an actor, I'm pretty sure they want to, you know, work with a director, you know, or a specific actor, you know, actress. You want to meet them and work with them. I would. So, I said I was going to end the video. I made it a few minutes longer. And I'm really enjoying how the Arceus is looking like now. So, tune in next week for the shading. Well, not the shading, but more of like the flats. Yeah, focusing on the flats. Definitely got to work on the big empty background. I want to make it dark. That's what I'm definitely going to be doing. It's a bit too bright right now, so I definitely want it more dark. Just focusing on big old God Arceus, our Lord and Savior. Fix up on his anatomy. And all right, so thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you've been sticking around for so long, maybe you want to check out my Instagram. I need to be active on my Twitter, definitely. That's kind of been dead. I just kind of been lingering on that stuff. But those links will be in the description. And I'll see you guys next time, alright?